This next one is titled, Am I the arsehole for saying my siblings can't come to my ultrasound appointment? Story time. So jumping right in here, I am 13 weeks pregnant, and this weekend my parents paid to have me go to a fancy ultrasound place where a bunch of people can come and watch the doctor find out the gender. Right. This is a tricky one. This is a tricky one. I just did a story time on my TikTok of a girl that was like, am I the arsehole for not telling my parents and my siblings that I'd gone into labour? And it's devised the comment section. So I thought this might be one of them, but if people are invited and if people can come. So jumping right in, I'm 13 weeks pregnant. There we go. My parents planned and are paying for the whole thing. They even planned to do the event an hour away from them, but right next to my fiance's parents, who live in a nice area with nice restaurants. So they planned a small lunch after the appointment. Oh, that is just lovely. How nice is that? My fiance's parents, my parents, and just my grandmother were invited. This wasn't supposed to be some big gender reveal, and had my parents not done this for me, I wouldn't be doing it as a big general reveal anyway. I'm not one for a big party. Well, his sisters found out and were offended that we didn't invite them to something we didn't even plan. So have the parents invited, so it's just grandparents only. I think that's quite sweet. Then his parents were saying how they want everyone to be there. I don't want to do some big thing and have a whole party of 20 plus people, which turns into us inviting our whole siblings. I mean, even my siblings aren't coming, but his family and him seem to think I'm the arsehole and I'm being selfish because I don't want them there. It's not that you don't want them there, I feel, it's that you don't want a big show. The thing is, with your early scans as well, so much can go wrong. And if something like that were to happen, you don't want 10 people there that are hoping to find out if you're having a girl or a boy and then find out that you're unwell or the baby's unwell. I said I don't want everyone around me like I'm some sort of spectacle for them during the ultrasound, but I guess they could come to dinner. Lovely. Beautiful. I just didn't plan it, and to ask them to come feels rude. I mean, my parents are paying for the entire thing. Yeah, right? My parents are paying for the entire thing. It's not for me to decide or his family to decide who goes, right? This is a nice bonding experience for the grandparents. I said I had no issue with planning a dinner for his family, and if his family want to dictate how things go, they're welcome to plan something. But he's saying I'm trying to exclude his family. No. Because if you're trying to exclude his family, that would mean that your siblings were invited and they're not. So I don't know. Am I the arsehole here and being selfish for not wanting them there? Like, I am wrong for thinking his family are acting extremely entitled. My fiance is 37, the oldest and the first to be getting married and have a kid. So I understand how there is some excitement there, but they are not entitled to be there just because of that. Like, they didn't plan the goddamn event. And I'm the pregnant lady here. Don't you get at me for being... Oh, sorry, let me read it in the tone. Don't you get at me for being a bit selfish when you're not the one growing the baby? What do you think? Am I the arsehole? No, I don't think you're the arsehole at all. I think it's really, really nice that your parents have done this for you. That is so sweet. And I think it's so nice for them to be a part of your pregnancy in that way. And your parents probably know you well enough to know that you will not want a big show and dance. And it's just a nice moment for Steve's parents and your parents. And then you can go to the big dinner afterwards. It's a very intimate... I feel like I say this so often. It's so nerve-wracking and intimate to go to the doctors anyway, let alone be pregnant, let alone in your first trimester with your first child as well. You don't know what's going to happen. I really stand by you on this, and I think you really need to dig your heels in. I'm a big believer in whatever the mum wants, the mum gets. What's your wishes? You're going to be sitting there belly out like, you know? And like I say, things can go wrong so early. You don't want it to be a fucking gender reveal party in the doctor's office. You want your support network there if something were to happen. So I agree. You're the one growing the baby. You're the one who gets to make the decisions. I'm a bit confused as to why Steve's parents are popping off. Like, one more wrong word and you're out as well. Okay, you want to see what excluding the parents and the family look like? I'll show you what that looks like. Don't tempt me with a good time, Bertha. Because I'm the one birthing. You're Bertha. Okay? get fucked. You can just play this podcast to them if you want. You've done the birthing. Yeah, it's my turn. Step aside, Bertha. It's time to birth.
Please fill my cup. Am I really asking for much? It's been a long week, I'm looking for fun. Please fill my cup. Find me under the sun. SOS, I'm just looking for a good time. Whoa.